I am the pediatric cardiologist that has evaluated Giovanna and found her to have complete heart block. She has a structurally normal heart, although enlarged because of her low heart rate. By Holter monitor, I have determined that it is ideal time for her to undergo pacemaker therapy as curative procedure for her low heart rate. This obviously will require a surgical operation, and therefore adequate funding must be obtained in order for her to proceed with this operation.
We found out that she had a heart condition at 4 months old. We were lost because living in Trinidad at that time, and the medical opportunities for treatment for an infant with a heart condition wasn't at the very best, and we knew that we were faced with a major challenge of getting her the right treatment for her condition.
A pacemaker is something that, essentially a machine that allows it or gives you heartbeats when you don't have them yourselves. So when people have heart rates that are too slow for either survivability or giving you symptoms because of slow heart rates, the pacemaker will give you the electrical impulse to give you a heartbeat.
I was devastated, but I was in denial all the time, and I always believed that I thought that we've waited so long for her to come, and then to be faced with this challenge of your only daughter, 4 months old, having this condition. I was in denial, and I thought that she's going to get fixed all by herself, and well, it wasn't like that, and we had to take some drastic moves.
Well, when I first found out that I had to get a pacemaker, I really didn't know what to think. I was only 5 years old, so it wasn't very important to me, but in the same time, it was kind of important because my life was going to change. After surgery, my life did change a little bit. I had a brand new responsibility. That was the responsibility of keeping myself safe and also my pacemaker safe. Like, one thing that made it a lot easier was the love and support I got from my friends and family my family friends and everything like that. They sent get well soon letters and get well soon cards and little tokens to show their appreciation and their concern.
Medtronics donated the first pacemaker, and at age 5, we had that surgery, and now she's almost 18.
Essentially what would happen is you make a pocket here. This lead would go into your vein like this, and then down through your whole venous system into your heart, and the electricity is delivered from here through this into your heart.
In 2nd grade, I was doing normal child things like playing in recess when I was accidentally pushed against a tree. After that, I didn't think anything of it, but a few weeks later, I was getting lightheaded and dizzy, constant migraines. Like, what 2nd grader gets migraines? So my mom did take me to the doctor, and we were informed that the lead that connected the pacemaker to my heart was fractured and almost broken. So basically the pacemaker did malfunction and I wasn't getting 100%.
Now that we're no longer in Florida and we live in Houston now, we don't have to wait on any helicopter. All we have to just take the 45 and we're there. And we're grateful that we are in Houston now, which is the mecca of all the medical breakthroughs that happen here.
My freshman year of high school, I did get a little growth spurt. So when I went to my annual checkup, the doctor had told me that with my growth spurt and my chest region expanding, the lead was basically halfway out of my heart, which means that the pacemaker was not functioning 100% again. Luckily, my best friends lived right next door. The friendships I gained in Texas is absolutely ridiculous. I feel like I will take those friendships with me for the rest of my life.
I think Giovanna lives a pretty normal life.
Yeah, like Giovanna dances at school. We hang out with her all the time, go to amusement parks. She rides rides. She's just like anybody else.
We didn't think of her any differently, except that she's a little more sensitive. Like, we gotta be more cautious around her chest.
Like, if someone sees her scar, she's gonna tell the story. She's not gonna be embarrassed of it. She'll have it showing on her chest. She doesn't wear clothes that are up to her neck all the time. I mean, it's just something she's been used to.
She doesn't exactly let it set her back for anything. She's not ashamed of it.
the prevalence or the use of pacemakers is much less in children than in adults. So if you look at the whole gamut, the estimate is that 98% of pacemakers are used in adults. It's a real minority that's used in children.
She's doing great, and I know that she has destined to do great things in this world. May God bless her.
Having a friend with a heart condition inspired me in the 9th grade for journalism. I wrote a paper about her. I interviewed her and everything about her life living with a pacemaker and how she's been handling it and everything.
She doesn't let something like a pacemaker stop her. She acts like a normal teenage girl.
She's not really self-conscious about her scar or anything. If anybody asks her, she's willing to explain. She's not so emotional that if somebody asks her about it, she's gonna get freaked out. But she's very happy, she's very normal, and she just lives life as is.
And I think especially if, like, if a younger kid would have to get a pacemaker or something, she's definitely a role model they could look up to. You know, because she doesn't let it stop her, and you wouldn't know she has a pacemaker if you didn't see the scar. She didn't have to tell you about it.
I don't let the pacemaker restrict me because I can't control having a pacemaker. So why should I stress over something I have no control over? I hope that for me having a pacemaker, that I can show other people that life really is short. Don't take things for granted. I didn't get much like chance. I was only 5 to actually appreciate what I had before I had a pacemaker. But now it doesn't even matter anymore because I love my life exactly as what it is, the people that I've met and the things that I've done, and I don't regret anything. And yeah.